progress has gone past Guido. Then comes Earls as Zip is the leader as they approach the final furlong. From in second position and the light blue of Rainbow Fire. Roach Powder is with those. Roscoe running on. Earls one off the running rail. The white face, purple and yellow jockey coming with a big run. Earls to get to Zip now. Rainbow Fire nearest to us with a chance. Earls with Franny Norton though is going through to win. Goes on to win. Very tight second. Zip, Rainbow Fire, Roscoe, couple of lengths away. Sparks Fly, then Boardman, Takarib Bay, Roach Power, and last was Guido.
Irish Raider has won. Earls for Gavin Cromwell and Franny Norton. It's pretty tight for the minor honours in behind. Roscoe running well over on the far side. Rainbow Fire is involved.
Good old Earls. The fifth time, the legend that Earls is. Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall says 20 past 10 on Earls night. Saturday night, the 27th of April. We won't forget that in a while. Parked the bus at the furlong pole and he was cheered home with lungs emptied. Congratulations to Martin Sheridan. He did tell us the last day, he says the next time, get your money out. So, as I said last night, Martin, no pressure. Leave a message when you see it. Did you go over? And the small little matter as well, there was 25,500 for the winner. So, Martin, I got news for you. Drinks are on you tonight. Mick Kinsley can put his hand back into his pocket. Keep the money. Well done. I'm absolutely delighted. Great little horsey. Came across that horse a couple of years ago. Then I won twice in Roscommon last year. I was there both evenings. That's when I came across Martin, and I was spotted in the. I was actually in the winning photograph. I was outside the fence, but absolutely delighted. He went out to 7-2 as well today, given a very patient ride by Franny Norton. Script book or script. The way he done it exactly as he was told, I'd say. Just the one run, come late, of 85, of 87. And if you look at it, that was a good race today. Good quality horses in it. Zip, the 87, 95, 107, 103, Guido 100. That was it's a good race. Class 2, 25,770. So enjoy the night. Let us know how you get on whenever you sober up. Went to bed all day, made a few pounds, took a few pounds off them. Better on the flat, better results. Fire Flyer was a disappointment. And I've seen one of the comments there. I didn't hear that Harry Cobden was fancying him. Hitman, disappointment. And actually, I was looking at that last night after I was saying the top of the market. They were all dodge pots. So it was nearly as well to chance an outsider, and an outsider won. And Fabiola disappointed and made a few errors. I was actually trying to watch that on the phone, and there wasn't a great signal. I was in Trim at the time today, watching that. Nick Rocker ran a great race, come third. He lost position at a vital stage. I don't know, was it deliberate or designedly or accidental or what, but if he was up a bit closer he could have nearly won that race. I thought he the last half of the race he probably was better than the two that was in front of him. Impaired passed. That went out to 5-4. One fierce impressive. Didn't get a chance to look at it yet. But the one I don't be shouting too much about the ones that we win, but I feel worse the ones that got away. But Teresita, I think that would have won. I'd love to know what it traded in running. It was like I backed it last night at 7-1 each way. Sort of messed up in each way. Look at 15 had on as well. Sam Majest finished 6th. They're only paying 5. Some of the bookies, some are paying 6. On the flat, We had Trilby, that was 9-1 last night. Hape money for it overnight into 4-1. And absolutely won on the snap. I was saying that last night. The 6 was more suitable. Bit unlucky the last week, but the 5 wasn't. That'll probably go up £4 or £5 for that now today. Won very well, given a grand ride. Shane Gray. Then we had Earls winning. Kiprios, another favourite of ours, that the same race that it won today, 2 years ago, we were on it at 5-1. And then it was the nap for Royal Ascot and Anti-Post. That was the bet 2 years ago. So we'll see what price it is after today. We had one more, hadn't we? Oh yeah, Gassy this evening. He got a just they tried too hard, for a horse that was off for so long. You'd wonder what was the idea, but he only died out of it in the last half a furlong. Whatever we might have left them today, we'll get it back with a bit of profit the next day. Jessica's won. That was 11-4 last night, went off 6-4 favourite. Looked to be beat in Naas and rallied back very gallantly. Gutsy performance. Give me the beat, boys. That was a list fair giving way. It's a good enough performance. And we'll watch the one that was second, because that was a good race as well. I don't know what happened in the 110. I'll have to have a look and see, because I finished up there around 4 today, just after the 365 Gold Cup. We were on the road early this morning, and we went to Grenanalloch, up near, it's in Muff, up near Derry. No, we were there yesterday. This morning we headed for Hillatara. Great crack on that altogether. Mighty laugh. It's a great spot. The Stone of Destiny. She Mona said when she arrived and looked at it, she said, "So that's it." I said, "That's it there." And she said, "I thought it'd be bigger." I said, "That's what she said last night." So she was in convulsions laughing. And I was explaining to them about the moat around the fort there in the Hillatara. And I was telling them to be careful when they were going up, because if they're going up too slow, it's so steep that that you could come to a standstill and trip or slip. And that's what happened. Jim, he was going up sort of walking too slow, and then he got to a standstill and he fell forward, and she tried to prevent him from falling forward, and the two of them were on the ground. Then I was saying 2 down at Beechers, and then going up the other one, or when there was the big mound with the graves underneath. I said even money that one of them was going to fall, and sure as hell Jim was come on the way down. She came down diagonally, he came down straight. The next thing I looked back and he was sitting on his hole. He said the rubber went on the soles, the runners underneath. But with some laugh there today, I'm not joking you. Then we went to Old Elephant Abbey. They wanted to see that as Cistercian Abbey in that's actually in Louth. I made the mistake the last time to call it in Meath. It is in the Wee County. And we went to the Trim Castle, then had a look at that. Then they went for some soup, and I left them at the hotel around 4, and we bid adieu. Great couple. Enjoyed the week immensely with them. They were great fun. Great couple. So I'm back at base, and I'm away again on Tuesday morning. I can't get it off for Punchestown because I got the one. If I didn't take 2 weeks ago off for the funeral, I'd have had 3 weeks in a row worked, and I'd take the 4th one off. But now I can't, because I've only 2 out of 3 done, but they can't get a replacement. So I'll try and get a video for Punchestown up at night, which will give me a chance then to get the study in the morning, because I'm up the north and I don't know what's the story. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. So Willie Mullins is crowned the champion trainer. Harry Cobden, the jockey for the top jockey for the first time. Fair play to him. Freddie Ginger, he rode 184 winners, I think, this year. He was the conditional. You'd feel a bit sorry for Harry Skelton after getting ahead of Henderson and Nichols for the first time, that he finished second in the table. So no doubt they'll be revving up for a battle again next year. I get this. I get out of the way. We have 2 bus horses running tomorrow. Where are we? We're in Southwell. Some people call it Southwell. Bridwin was very impressive in the marathon, the 2 mile championship race in Lingfield. He's up £5. It's not that big of a horse, and it has to give weight away, carrying 9 stone 12. We have a bus horse from last year, Pledge of Allegiance. It won 3 times for us last year for Sir Mark Prescott. Mark Prescott actually had a winner today with a horse with a similar profile, Sea King, first time out this year, and it was fit enough to do itself justice. So I'm hoping that this will be the case. He ran second first time out over 1.5 miles last year. Then we were on it the next time in Redcar and then in Donny, and then the last day out in front as a front runner. Went out in front the last day in Ripon on the, when was this? 30th of September. I think the other one ran the 23rd of September last year, the one Sea King that ran today. So I'm hopeful that will be forward enough.
The only one who can't win.
That's it out in front on the rail.
The final 2 furlongs, and it is Pledge of Allegiance in front still to Spantic, around about 3 parts of a length between the duo. High Zoom has now been called upon for maximum effort down the outer. Away to the far right, Can Girl is trying hard to stay on, and Mooka Magic towards the inner. Pledge of Allegiance then with just over a furlong to run, but here's Can Girl, who now moves into second place. Can Girl still has 2 lengths to find on Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance is finding plenty in the closing stages. Can Girl in second. She's not going to get past. Pledge of Allegiance it is to win the last at Ripon in 2023.
It's an 11-2 shot. You could back it each way. We have one there at the bottom that we backed a couple of times before, that Tenerife Sunshine, with Franny in form after today and carrying a light weight, 8 stone 2. Pledge of Allegiance, 11-2 is a lot of them, 6-1 with the green bouquet. It's only 4s with 365, but they're a bit meaner lately with prices overnight where they're not guaranteed. Each way play on Pledge of Allegiance. And then we have another bus horse to newcomers. A bus horse is one that we tip and win, and this is Barez. It won at Kimpton for us, 6 furlongs. I think it was 1:11 and change. It was a decent enough time, and he got off to a bad enough start. Came from the back. As I pick it up, this is him here in the red and green.
Idle threatening to improve, so too Holy Fire. Down the outside, Barez is there, but Radio Goo, she's given this some shot out in front. Can she last home? Barez coming with Shalayaska, and on the far side, Holy Fire finishing off well too. Alameen from the back end of the field. Radio Goo wilting late. Here's Barez on the outside with Holy Fire on the far side. Barez and Holy Fire. Barez, Holy Fire. Radio Goo, a well-earned.
It's better on the all-weather. Well, it's not too bad either way. It's 4 wins from 9, but it's 2 wins and a second and a place on the all-weather. It was 3rd in Kimpton. Now it's his first run in Wolverhampton or in Southwell, so hopefully the surface will be okay. O'Shea Murphy up for Tom Clover. Dropped £3 for that. Ingrator, we backed that a couple of times before. Balboa, there's money for. It's Willie Brown's horse got over from Ireland. But this being 6, it has won in Dundalk a couple of times. It was over 5, wasn't it? It was over 5. Beaten Sam Rogue and Inishmat Prince. Like, if they went over into this race, you'd be expecting Barez to beat it. So that's my angle. Will we check the prices again? It's interesting tomorrow in Bath. I see so I've been Sarur. He has a horse running. Sarur hasn't had a winner since last October, and it's a 2-1 favourite. So keep an eye on that to see how it goes. You see, you get what sort of form he's in. Shout out to Madman Dan and Andrew Davison, newcomers on the bus, excuse me. And if I missed a few, I had wrote down a couple of here, had I? Ray Nelson and Jim Boxall. I don't know whether I mentioned them or not before. If not, you're mentioned now. So, Punchestown coming up Tuesday. First race I think is 2:30. So we'll get ready for that. Bash the bookies over and out.